This tutorial is going to address how to administer the entry ticket. The entry ticket can be found on the tracking sheet on the entry and exit check-ins tab, and it will be in the top left corner. And pay attention to which tracking sheet you are on. If it is a tier 2 tracking sheet, then the entry ticket will contain grade level curriculum that has already been taught in this school year. If it's a tier 3 tracking sheet, the entry ticket will contain previous grade level curriculum on a topic that you intend to teach in the next 2 to 3 months. So looking at the entry ticket, it has been developed with parallel tasks. So we have a mild column, a medium column, and a hot column. The complexity of the questions increase as you move to the right. We tell students they need to do one column and try one column. If this feels overwhelming to some of your students, you can always fold the tracking sheet so that students do not see all of it at one time. And you can fold it in either horizontally, so they only see one row at a time, or you can fold it vertically so they only see one column at a time. At the bottom of each tracking sheet is just a little bit of information that the students can give you around how they feel about math, what their favorite subject is, and what their least favorite subject is. The favorite subject and least favorite subject is to help us determine which subjects we may want to withdraw them from if tier 3 is needed. Now, in doing some of these entry tickets, there may be some models, such as the number line or the area model, or some manipulatives that students are expected to use that they may need just a bit of a refresher on. So each of our entry tickets comes with a math talk. So we built in a math talk to help you activate prior knowledge. We would also suggest that you have manipulatives on hand and available for students to use. And once students have completed the entry ticket, there are slides that have a gray background that are for your purposes only. And it walks you through step by step how to go about assessing and tracking the entry ticket. So for this particular entry ticket that we are looking at, each row of the entry ticket will be one of the criteria that we are focusing on over the 6 to 8 week intervention. So for example, for this particular entry ticket, row 1 would be around naming fractions, row 2 would be around partitioning fractions, row 3 is around equivalence, and row 4 is around comparing and ordering. So we use this criteria to assess their level of understanding on each of the rows. So if you supported them, or with some support, they were able to complete the mild questions, we would say they're demonstrating an emerging level of understanding. If students were able to complete the mild questions independently without assistance, we would say their level of understanding is developing. And if students were able to complete either the medium or the hot columns independently, we would say students have a proficient level of understanding on this concept. After 6 to 8 weeks, you would re-administer this ticket as an exit ticket so we could see the growth that has occurred over the 6 weeks.